G'day folks, this morning I'm going to go and attempt to repair a puncture from a tubeless car tyre. I got a puncture the other day. Instead of taking it to the repair shop, I did call them up, no one answered, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to get a repair kit and let's make a video about this. I'm not going to pretend to know what I'm doing, but I don't think that this is actually that hard. We're going to do this the old fashioned way. We've got a bike pump, manual bike pump. We'll use the repair kit and we'll see how we go. Now, let's have a look in here. You see in there? I'm pretty sure that that's the culprit. So, let's see. This is a tyre tackle repair kit by the brand Slime. Let's have a quick look at these instructions. Alright, remove any punctured objects, insert reamer into the hole and slide up and down to roughen and clean the inside. Okay, that's the reamer. We've got some serrations in there. I grabbed this one because it's got a bit of heft to it and you can really get a bit of leverage if needed. So remove plug from protective packaging. That's one of these, which there are 6 of them. With plugs centered in the eye of the needle. Yeah, stick one in there. Remove plug and protect the back of the eye of the needle. Plug centered with insert into the puncture until plug is pushed approximately 2/3 of the way in. Yeah. Pull needle straight out with a rapid motion. Do not twist needle when pulling out. Cut off excess plug material so that it's flush with the tyre tread. Cutting tool is not included. Yep, that's okay, because we have got something here that we're going to use. Reinflate tyre recommended to recommended pressure and test for air leaks by applying a few drops of soapy water to plugged area. If bubbles appear, repeat the process. Okay, pretty straightforward. That's the process that I actually expected. So let's chuck our glasses on. Throw that in there. Alright, there's the hole. So Jesus. If that wasn't the hole, it is now. Okay. Roughen that up. Alright, here might need a clean hand. Might need 2 clean hands actually. Oh geez, it's sticky. Suppose that's a good thing. Okay, we're going to pull that entire thing out. So let's stick that in here. Well, I'm assuming that that's the way we're going to go. We're going to shove that in there. Okay, let's keep going. 2/3 of the way in, and then 1 shot motion out. Okay, that's out. Let's chuck back in the kit. All right, Alright, there's our plug. Now this guy's got a gauge here. The top one is PSI, I don't know how well you're going to see that, but these tyres, from when I get them installed and fitted, their recommendation is 40 PSI, which is what we're going to do. Let's get this out. Let's plug that in and okay, lock in the valve.
Two hours later.
I'll leave it at 20. We'll throw it back in the car and we'll get this done properly at a gas station, petrol station, fuel station, whatever you want to call them. We'll do it that way. As far as I'm concerned, if that's not leaking from that location right there, if we no longer have any more leaks and we're holding pressure of 20, the gauge doesn't seem to be moving. So yeah, let's pull this out. We'll chuck it back in the car a little bit later. So what we're looking for here are some air bubbles. I can't see any of that. Alright, mission accomplished. As far as I'm concerned, we've repaired it. Alright, that wasn't too hard. I'll make sure I keep the instructions in here though. So now this next bit is something that my dad always taught me to do when repairing a puncture on a bike, and that's always to put a bit of saliva on the tip of your finger, just so you got like, I'm gonna wet my finger now. Alright, got a bit of saliva on there now. There you go. Can you see that? Let's go forward and put on the cap. That guy's threading. Doesn't want to hold. So, alright.